the same works for Priestley's purpose. Now, when we start talking about Priestley's purpose, we're moving into the A grade. Okay? He's a socialist. A socialist believes that a society should be organised so that we all help each other. So we have unemployment benefit. We have free healthcare. We have free schools. Yeah? Society works because we all help each other. That's a socialist view. When Priestley's writing this play, not everyone does get welfare. There is no National Health Service when he writes this play. This is a socialist idea. Or you could argue, no, the play doesn't show that. Actually, it shows that he's a Christian. This idea of all helping each other in the play is presented in the language of the church. We are all of one body. And that deliberate language you use in the church service. Well, why does he do that? Most of the people who go to see his play also go to church. He's talking to them in a Christian language that they understand.
Sorry to trouble you, Mrs. Salles. Is Amy Hester here?
She should be.
Amy Hester?
You go.
You have a meeting with Mrs. Harrison?
I'll send you the video, Amy. Thank you. He's also a dramatist. Thank you. Look at the way he structures the play to build on surprises. You know, he makes Sybil Burling condemn the young man who got Eva pregnant. He is the guilty party. And he makes that happen before we find out it was Eric. And very cunningly, through how she describes this young man, stealing money, being drunk, we gradually get to, oh, it was Eric. Sheila gets to, oh, it was Eric. The audience are there before Sybil Burling is. Yeah, that's dramatic irony, that's dramatic tension. Look at the way he uses the photographs. He lets Burling see the photograph, but he won't let Gerald and Eric see it. And it introduces the possibility that he's manipulating them. It's not the same girl. That's possible. All the time, he's thinking as a dramatist. And then look at the change at the end. They think they've got away with it, there's nothing to worry about, and suddenly there's the new phone call. And someone else has died. And the inspector may be supernatural. Well, he's called Ghoul. That's a big clue that he may be supernatural. Another big clue is that as soon as Burling says it was nothing to worry about, there's a new phone call. Can that just be coincidence? And what's more, it's not just a new phone call, it's the news that a girl has died and an inspector's coming. You know, a real person would really struggle to arrange that, wouldn't he? So here's the A-star idea for you. What if the inspector is a supernatural being who has actually killed a girl in order to teach the Burlings a lesson? You know, it's like going to war, isn't it? We kill in order for a greater good. What if the inspector has actually done that? That's an A-star idea which you can consider. Say, no, I don't agree, or yes, I do. If you put it in, you'll get the grade. So, what quotations could we use? Well, Gerald says, we're respectable citizens. He wants the inspector to go away. The inspector says, sometimes there's not as much different as you think. He's trying to suggest that the rich are no better than criminals. And that's a socialist message. Yeah, you're only looking after yourself. If he's Christian, I've already talked about that language. We're all members of one body. You look at the rest of the quotation. Mill and Connor, I need you to calm down. I'm going to send you out. Sorry, okay? We're members of one body. We're responsible to each other. If men will not learn that lesson, then they will be taught it in fire and blood and anguish. Yeah, so the message is, you will go to hell. Thank you. Please don't. Yeah, you will go to hell if you don't learn the lesson I'm speaking. You can see him as a socialist or you can see him as a Christian. If you want the A grade, you talk about both. So, there's the inspector. What do we make of him? Well, I've already talked you through that, so I won't dwell on it. Advice from the examiner. Put up with it. Yeah, every time I have to stop, people aren't learning. I would be really grateful if you don't interrupt. Joe? Thanks. Right, this is what the examiner says to you. This is really important. They say this every year. They say, look, pupils write about the characters as though they're real people. They're not real people. They're this word. They are a construct. And he wants you to see or she wants you to see the characters like this. This is someone I've created. And I build that character up and get them to do different things in order to show you what I want you to see and learn the message I want you to get. Yes, so I create Sheila in order to be vain and jealous, to show you what effect that has on people. And I create Burling to show you what greed and avarice for money is like and what effect that has for people. And I create all the Burlings to show you what the upper classes are like. Yeah, they are constructed. And once you start using that language, that it's there for Priestley's purpose, you can't get less than a B. We're talking about why he's constructed that character. The play is a performance. So I've talked about how he organises the drama to help you see that. Don't forget that. Put it somewhere in your essay. The effect on the audience, on us, on we. That's going to get you at least the B.